If you're looking for 2019 tax benefits, tax write-offs, tax havens, tax shelters, tax deductions, you've come to the right place. Oil and gas offers the best tax benefits out of all the investments out there. And I'm going to explain and show you how. Now, if you look here, this is the 2019 tax brackets. Okay. So if you are married, filing jointly, you make $350,000 a year, that means you're in the 32% tax bracket because $350,000 falls between $321,000 and $408,000. Okay, and so let's say you invested $100,000 in oil and gas and you make $350,000 a year. Well, $350,000 times 32%. Okay, so that means come tax time 2020, you're going to pay Uncle Sam $112,000 if you don't have any tax write-offs. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like if you invest $100,000 in oil and gas. And so if we take your income of $350,000, subtract $100,000 deduction from your income, that means you're only taxable for $250,000. Okay, on the tax bracket of 2019, $250,000 falls into the category from $168 to $321. That means you're only taxable at the 24% tax bracket. Okay, let's go back to the calculator. 250,000 times 24% equals. So now you go from paying Uncle Sam, and forgive me. Okay, so 60,000 versus 350,000 times 32%. Okay, so would you rather pay Uncle Sam $112,000 or pay Uncle Sam $60,000? If I take $112,000, subtract $60,000, that's a difference of $52,000. $100,000 oil investment saves you $52,000 from giving it to Uncle Sam. So now $100,000 oil and gas investment is really like a $50,000 investment. And the fund is set up. And I'll explain the fund later. I want to go into give you a little more information about how you get these tax benefits. Okay, so the main part of these tax benefits is IDC, intangible drilling cost. Oil and gas projects are labor, services, and non-salvageable materials intensive. So a significant portion of the expenditure is considered intangible drilling costs, IDCs, which is 100% deductible during the first year. For example, a capital expenditure of $100,000 could result in the approximately $72,000 in tax deductions for IDCs, even if the well does not start drilling until March 31st of the year following the contribution of capital. The remaining $30,000 of tangible cost may be deducted as depreciated over a 7-year period. Okay. Now, the other benefit to oil and gas is you get to write this off, write off the expenses of operating expenses. So over the years, you're writing off the expenses against your income. Okay, so oil and gas, you're going to receive income of the oil that we sell. That income could be written. You could write off the expenses of the operation. And so in time, for every dollar you invest to the fund, you're going to receive a write-off of 180%. So for every dollar, you're getting a $1.80 write-off. Okay. Now, the fund, what the fund is, it's a mutual fund of oil wells. Okay. So instead of investing in one program with one operator in one field in one state, you're investing across the board. And so I'm going to show you a few of the projects that we're working on now. If you look here, this is the Energy Partners Fund. And is the same. So LLOX is a company that the last 5 wells that we drilled, 4 were successful. Okay, and so here's several of the wells that they're working on right now that we're considering for the fund. And so obviously there's a lot of detail on this. This is just a couple pages, but each project that we look at, some of them have over 1,000 pages of information of geology and engineering. Here's another program called the Big Bad Wolf. Here's a program called the Jackson Plush 2 well prospect. Okay. And so this is 3D seismic. This is amplitude shoot. And so a lot of information for each well. And so I've been in this business. I made my first oil and gas investment 25 years ago. And so I do nothing but look at oil project. This is a 3D seismic. And each one of these pages, this is a separate oil program that we're looking at. Okay. And so what we're doing, here's another project here. What we're doing is we're taking the Energy Partners Fund and we're putting multiple projects in the fund. So your money gets invested into a fund, you get tax benefits, and your money is spread across multiple oil wells. So I'm Sean Pruitt. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. If you go into the description, you could find a link that allows you to request information. Or you can look me up on the internet, look up Kingdom Exploration or Sean Pruitt. I'm all over the internet. I'm all over YouTube. You could find me easily. I'd love to chat with you if you want to learn more about the tax benefits of oil and gas, the advantages of oil and gas, the income of oil and gas. And I would love to. I love to teach. I love to chat, and so I'd love to get to know you. And if you like these videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And again, you could go into the description section to find links. Thanks.